In this video, I am going to explain you about JSON file handling in Python. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. It is a popular data format used for representing structured data. It is common to transmit and receive data between a server and web application in JSON format. And JSON format, it is stored in human readable form. Python supports JSON through a built-in package called JSON. The text in JSON is done through quoted string which contains the value in key value mapping within curly braces. It is similar to the dictionary in Python. Example of JSON file: first name here means this is one string, and you can say the name of a variable in Python. Same thing here in JSON means Jane is the this variable value, and last name here hobbies, and there are some hobbies, it is stored in square brackets. So this hobbies variable, it is representing this one, age, then children. In this way, this is the structure of the JSON file. And don't be confused about JSON file. JSON file is this much only. Nowadays, JSON, it is used in unstructured database, like in MongoDB. In MongoDB, the data stored in the form of JSON file. The process of encoding JSON is usually called serialization. This term refers to transformation of data into a series of bytes, hence serial, to be stored or transmitted across a network. Next process is deserialization. Deserialization means decoding data that has been stored or delivered in the JSON form. Serialization means when we write data to a JSON file using Python program, it is called as serialization. And when we have to read a JSON file using Python program, it is called as deserialization. Now we will study to write data to a JSON file. Here the name of the topic is serializing JSON. Serializing JSON means to write data to a JSON file through Python programs. It refers to transformation of data into a series of bytes, hence called serial, to be stored or transmitted across a network. To handle the data flow in a file, the JSON library in Python uses two functions, dumps or dump function, to convert Python object into their respective JSON object. So it makes easy to write data through Python program into JSON file. Its syntax is this one: json.dumps data, json.dumps data indent equal to 4. Indent equal to 4 means you see here there are some indentation here, and one indentation here, and I will explain you indentation using one program here. The first program here is write a program to in JSON file. In this program we will write this data, the data of the student, in JSON file. This is here a dictionary here. Student is a type of dictionary object. Roll number 1, age 17, class 12, stream science. JSON object, it is a JSON object here. JSON.dumps student means which object we have to write in file, JSON file, and indent equal to 3. Here we are taking this object here. Now we will open the file in write mode. In this program I have used here with statement, and here in this line my file dot write JSON object. We will write this object to a JSON file. Now I'll explain you how to run this program. This is the program here, and this is the structure of the sample JSON file. Now I'll run it, this program. You see here it is taking some time. And the program has been successfully executed here. Now I will show you the output here, and the name of the file is myfile.json. See, this is the structure, and I have taken one parameter here, indent equal to 3. Indent equal to 3 means, see this space, 1, 2, 3. This is called as indentation. So this is the meaning of the indentation here. These are the objects used in serialization process. Python, this dictionary object, it writes to object, means this table is explaining about equivalent object of Python and JSON object. Means when we write data through a Python program to JSON file, and in which object the data is written into the JSON object. So this is the list of object here. The next process is deserialization. Deserialization means now to read data from a JSON file to a Python program. It is called as deserialization process. Deserialization means to convert JSON object into their respective Python object. In the JSON library, we you will use this function. We will use load and loads function for turning JSON encoded data into Python object. Actually, the meaning of the serialization and deserialization means encoding and decoding. Serialization means decoding and deserialization means encoding. Here, this is the table. It is explaining here what are the equivalent object of JSON and Python object. This one here, object is equivalent to dictionary, array is equivalent to list, and this is the program here. And these things, this equivalent object, I will explain you in some more programs. And this is the one program here to read data through JSON file. The first line is to import a JSON package or module. This is the program here, and I will show you the program in Visual Studio Code. This one, JSON read one.py. This is one example here, and I will run it. And here I am using sample.json file here. This is a sample.json file. Now I will run it. See, this is the output of this program, and the output of this program is in the form of dictionary. Thank you for watching this video.